So welcome back everyone. Let's get back to work. We have 15 minutes before the session starts. GBP looks bullish. There is no wick in daily candle, so it's actually bearish. But still, the whole day is still left. We still have 14 hours before the day close, so the price action should continue like this. Up. This is a retracement. It might close somewhere in the opening price, and it should continue for the upside. Right now, it is bearish. Okay, 4 hour it's bullish. There was a fair value gap over here. 4 hour, 4 hour order block. In 1 hour, it's great. It was sideways for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 hours, and this is a very big wick. So it took out liquidity over here because people who would have placed buy orders over here or over here, they are swept. That's why you should wait for the right session. This is also great. People must have short over here. Seeing this great, sellers would have entered in this candle. They also got swept. So it has already manipulated sellers and buyers at the same time. The current candle looks bullish. Nice. It has already tapped into 5 minutes. There must be some news for this reaction. No red folder news, normal news. Yeah, this euro also impacts JPY in a way. So we are bullish. Let's keep it simple. This trend line breakout in 5 minutes. One thing I'm worried about that it has been manipulating so far, so we can still get manipulated. But let's see. We will follow our plan like always and leave the rest to the market. GBP upside, we need 5 minute breakout structure, which has already happened. So that's a good thing because if it gives a breakout before new session opens, we will wait for new manipulation. That's great. So it should retest this 5 minute order block. It might be 15 minute order block too. Okay, it's nice, good. So we have this order block over here. So what we want is 15 minute order block retest plus 1 or 3 minute breakout structure depending on chart. I would go for 1 minute breakout structure because it looks good. This is a 5 minute order block. This is a bullish candle, so people who trade not based on time, they can enter over here. They would see there is no wick. This is a strong candle. They can enter here over the breakout, keep SLs over the low. They will get manipulated in the new session because new session, new mark, new session, new money, and new manipulation. And that would be a great entry if it manipulates these lows, gives a 1 minute breakout structure, then it's a good entry. Euro. Euro is bullish. That's also a good sign that it's bullish, so it will pull GBP again, but Euro is the leading index. We'll look for buys in Euro 4 hour order block tested, 1 hour order block also tested. There might be a bearish 15 minutes. Okay, this is also nice. So it's in a range. We want a range breakout. I think we will. It's better to trade GBP, even though Euro is a leading index, but as per chart, GBP is at a better place if it forms retest the 15-minute order block and gives a 1 minute breakout structure. Still, we will keep a watch on Euro. We need a breakout structure in 5 minutes, at least 5 minute breakout structure. Doesn't look good. It's so far. If it breaks this low, then it's a bearish order block. That's also good. It can manipulate, then break this high. I like when the chart is being manipulated because that's where the liquidity comes from for a big move. So we need 5 minute breakout structure in Euro and AUD. Swept these lows. It is a little bearish in 4 hour. Let me check daily. Daily it's sideways. This is a very big wick, so I think it will stay in this zone again for this day because this has a very big tail over here, and when a pair has a very big tail, any instrument has a very big tail, then it can't have a very big move. For a big move like this, it will always have a small tail. Exceptionals are there, but most of the time if you see a big wick, there will be a very small gap between opening and closing price of that candle. Same looks like for AUD so far. Still there is 14 hours, but it counts. 4 hour sweep, daily sweep. It's nice. It is making an inverted hammer. There is a fair value gap over here. For it to continue lower, we would prefer buys because, but we need a 5 minute breakout structure for confirmation. AUD. This has happened before. Sometimes I make a bias for a direction, then everything that's against my bias, I take it as a manipulation, that it's just manipulation, it will continue in that zone. Same over here, there is a fair value gap, it can tap into it, give a retracement, 1 minute breakout structure, but I won't enter in that because it can be, I will take that as a manipulation, but in actual it can just be as a sideways then give a big breakdown. So we need at least a 5 minute breakout structure in AUD. So overall we are bullish for the day. I am not exactly in a mood to trade today because we made a very good profit yesterday. My balance is at all time high. I am always okay to trade and I am in a consecutive loss because I know as per probability a winning day will come, but yesterday was a winning day, so probability wise it can either go with the flow and make money or I might lose money. So in daily it's bullish, gave this zone breakout, then retest, and now it's going daily. It's clean bullish. 4 hour amazing, no wick, very small wick, and a strong candle. It can go till this highs. So it has been tested so 1, 2, 3, 4 times in 1 hour. 1 hour it's great, looking good. It gave a breakout structure, then this order block. It retested, and it's going up. That's great. Well, I would have wanted sells in JPI because when other pairs are bullish, then as per market, JPY should be bearish because it's USD JPY and other pairs are GBP USD. but JPY also looks bullish. We'll do what the market says. There is a 15-minute order block. So far it has given clean move, 1 hour order block. So you can see the time concept that in 1 hour it has tested 1 hour order block in lower time frame, which is as per they say that 1 hour goes with 5 minutes. So this was a 15-minute order block, but we have a 5-minute order block. Smaller time frame over here. This swings. I'll mark this swing. There's a fair value gap. So I would want a retest of this fair value gap, and then 1 minute breakout structure AUD JPY. JPY 5-minute FVG plus 1 minute breakout structure. See this? There was a great displacement in 2 candles, and to retrace back to its origin, it took 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 candles. So that shows that buyers are in control. Again, here you can see 1, 2 candle are so great big. It might not even give the retracement and continue, but that's fine. We won't enter somewhere here in the middle. We want a retracement, then a breakout structure, then gold. Market looks good. We will get trades. Not like I want to, but if we get a trade, then we'll follow our plan. Daily candle is really looking bad because it's in the opening and closing price are the same. Yes, it's true that we still have 14 hours. This concept is get stronger as closer we get to the session closing. Like if this can it was like this in New York session, then it's a very bad sign and you should not trade that pair. In 4 hour, it's more going nowhere. It's went up, down. It's in the middle, like we saw in the daily candle. And in 1 hour, it's it's bearish. In 1 hour. This 2 candle displacement is big. It has broke this structure over here. It went here was the retracement. It gave a breakout. Now it has made a new low. It can retest and continue for downside. And yes, it is bearish so far. So the bigger leg, if you see, it retraced the 50% retracement of this trend over here, 62%, 70%, and it's going down. And now you can look at this leg. It hasn't closed below these lows, so you can't actually draw this leg as per technicals, but still you can trade it in smaller time frame. So yes, this fair value gap 1 hour in 15 minutes. 15 minutes also shows bullish. Gold is a little low probability. We will look for sells, but with half quantity. XAU. It's in 15-minute order block. I need what? The displacement is really nice for the upside. I might not trade gold. Let's skip gold for today because it's a little confusing. This leg is bearish in 1 hour 4, but the smaller leg is really bullish. It's a very strong move. It can continue till these highs, but we don't know how far it will go and when it will reverse. It can reverse from these highs, it can reverse from these highs, or it can just give a break of structure and continue, but it's confusing, so we will avoid that. So market is almost about to open. We have done our analysis. We are ready with 4 pairs to trade. JPY downside and other all pairs for the upside. Now only thing is left is the execution. We JPY GBP is already, it didn't in 5 minutes. It must 1 second, let me, okay, the new session has opened. Okay, so we might not trade GBP. It's in the zone, but I don't like this displacement. If it creates this fair value gap, then it's bearish again in smaller time frame, which I don't want to trade. And then we have euro. It's good. I actually don't want to trade today, so if we don't get any trades, that's even better. It has given breakdown over these levels, so this is very bad. So I won't trade euro also. AUD, we were focusing on upside. It is a manipulation. Here are my lines. 5 minute break of structure. Okay, it's good. It's manipulating this low, and if it comes back to this level, okay, so there is no order block has been created. It's in the 15-minute fair value gap, like we planned 1 minute break of structure, but I would prefer 3 minute break of structure because it has given the displacement in 5 minutes. Little okay, that was a big candle. Let's see what we won't rush. We are in a good, our account is in a good percent. We won't rush for a trade. This was a good spike, but that's no reason to enter. We'll wait. Euro. Okay, we will get a trade in AUD. It is almost in 3. I can take an entry in 3 minutes. That's a very good candle. I'll wait. It can still reverse. Okay, GBP. GBP. JPY. What is JPY doing? JPY hasn't retraced in the zone. If it will, we will have a look. So far, okay. AUD is holding. That's good. Once it gives a breakout, then we can enter. Good. This is actually good. I actually don't want to trade today. But if the setup appears, then I will take an entry. Otherwise, it's good that it's going without. It isn't going as I planned. That shows that today is not my day and I should not trade. And you can see JPY. It is moving in our direction and it has moved without the retracement that we wanted in this zone. And there is a swing over here. Okay, so in 3 minutes it has. What is gold? I won't trade gold. I don't think I will get any trades today. That's a very good thing. I actually don't want to trade today. That's why. After a winning day, I am always cautious because after a big win, a big loss can also appear. Okay, JPY is retracing. If it comes in that zone and gives a 1 minute break of structure, then I'll enter. I still think my only original goal with the channel was to start a live stream, but they had a 24-hour thing. So first day, when I was ready, I thought let's record it. What's the harm? I will post a recorded video. Then since then I just kept on recording, and I don't know I should do a live stream or not. I am sure if I do a live stream, more of you will come to watch because who in his right mind will watch 1 hour video? It is the quality content, yes, but why would you watch me if there are better? You will one day when I will become profitable, of course. But till then, this is great for me at least. I will get better at a lot of things. I had nothing to do. AUD, GPI, So, like you saw yesterday in New York session, I was right about all the 5 pairs, and you can see today I am right about JPY, but it didn't retrace. So I'm only right about JPO and I am wrong about other three pairs. AUD, Euro, GBP all are going down. I plan for the upside now. I might not trade JPY also because it has moved, so it might take liquidity and continue for the downside. I would have preferred when it closed over here and then if it would have given a retracement. Now it's not bad, but the more it moves for the upside, the probability gets lower. Everybody can see this. That's the thing. There is a 15-minute breakout structure. There is a fair value gap in 15 minutes. There is a order block in 15 minutes. Everyone can see this. So there is nothing that can separates. Uh, I don't know. I still have a long way to go. A very long way to go. Should I end my live stream right away? It's been 15 minutes. How much? 20 minutes in and so far nothing. This is not bad. There is 3 minute FVG. This is what I like. There is a, it can manipulate. People might, it can come into this zone. Is there a 5 minute FVG? Okay, so far not. Okay, so if it forms a 5 minute FVG, it everyone can see that. But overall, if you are going for upside, well, the leg is bearish. When it forms, it goes down, then it looks so obvious that why was I looking for buys, because in smaller it's so clear if you so. But yes, we make a plan for reversal, and that's what. Yes, and one thing, I don't like liquidity sweeps that much. I prefer going with the structure, not with the sweeps. It works really well, but if you trade sweeps all in all, not trade something what's actually against the concept, because I trade continuation. So if it breaks this low, you have seen me so far, I trade breakout structure very often. So in a way, if you see, this is a breakout structure. As a normal trader, I would enter over here, keep my SL over here and let it run. But in the higher time frame, it's if it's a sweep, so in the lower time frame I can wait for a breakout structure. I would prefer to have a breakout structure in higher and lower both time frame. That's the best. So yeah, that's what I do. That's what I have been doing so far since this account. So far I wasn't this organized. I'm better organized than before. That's what gives me hope that it's not too late to be successful. If I get a payout before this year ends, that would be nice. That would be great. I would rush myself. I will just follow my plans. But that would be great. The year will end with a great note, with a new hope. And I should end the stream, I believe. So I'm ending the stream. I am not feeling that I will get any trades. Yes, JPY is retracing and it can continue for the upside, but uh, I also go with my guts that yes, it's today is not our day. We have already seen that. Let me show you. GBP we were planning to buy, that didn't work out. Euro we were planning to buy, that didn't work out. AUD we were planning to buy, that didn't work out. JPY we were planning to buy, but it went without us. Yes, it is retracing now, but you can see most of the things are telling us that today you are not right and you should not trade. We will monitor this. You can see what happens now. It's in the zone. If 1 minute breakout structure happens, you can have a look what happened. But I'm done for the day. Thank you for watching. Nothing to trade today. Bye. It's good that sometimes you know that you should not trade. You should know when you should hold back and when you should trade. This is a very great skill to be have. I've already yapped so much. So see you at New York session. Bye.